Evacuation started April through May. We had to go sign up at a central area, get a family number, and we're told what day we were going to report to the evacuation camp, which was the Portland Assembly Center, which is now the Expo Center, but at that time was the Pacific International Livestock Center, where they used to house cows and sheep and pigs and whatever kind of animal. The Livestock Center offered 11 acres under one roof, so it was a handy place to incarcerate 3,700 persons of Japanese ancestry.
I don't know if you know what stanchions are for cows, you know. Those areas were all removed and the floor was plywood floors. And those areas were walled off like little apartments. There was no ceiling. There was canvas door. I do remember flypaper. You know what flypaper is? And it would be black, just black with flies because, you know, being area that they display, you know, showed their animals.
I think you're in a daze for a while until you get your bearings. You're assigned to your little small apartment that has no ceiling, just walls around you, and no outside windows.
You had no privacy. The bathhouses had shower stalls. I think in the men's, they probably had a half a dozen shower outlets, but no partitions. Even the toilets, I think probably there were half a dozen or 8 commodes lined up and no partitions. It was a very, very difficult time, particularly if you were modest and shy.
You know, you feel sorry for the older people, not so much yourself, but all the old ladies, and they were maybe 50, 60, 80, 70 on up, but it's just so, they're such a private kind of people, the Japanese are, and it was, I think, really difficult on them.
We had, what did I say, 3,700 population in the Assembly Center, and the eating arrangement, the dining hall was set up so that they could feed 2,000 people at one time. And the tables were like picnic tables. And so, you know, seat 6 to 8 people at one time. And in order to try to make it more orderly, well, you had to line up and wait, and then the head person would blow a whistle, and then 2,000 people at a time roughly would advance toward the picnic tables and sit down and be served. Food was pretty lousy, and a lot of strange stuff that we never had tasted before.
I can see the high wire, the fencing around the place where on Sundays the visitors, the friends would come and they would speak to each other across the fence. I would sit and watch the lights of the Jansen Beach, and I could see the Ferris wheels, the lights, and hear the music, knowing that that's outside, that is outside.
Well, it was a break from work, and just being outside, enjoying the sunshine. And I recall very distinctly the cooks in a white coat, jacket, and pants were maybe 20 feet away, and all of a sudden, I heard a shot. Then I saw that one of the cooks was shot, and because blood was coming out, and but no record was made of this publicly or otherwise. I've never heard anything reported in a camp newspaper or anything else. It was something we didn't speak about. When you have, I'm assuming, soldiers who are not used to us or scared of us, see they'd be trigger happy.
This was the time that we were detained here for them to build like Minidoka and Topaz and Aurora, Arkansas, and all these concentration camps.
Later on that fall, everyone was advised that we would be going someplace, parts unknown really to us. People did not know whether it was Topaz or Manzanar or Minidoka. When you disembark at the Twin Falls and you're bussed over to Minidoka through the sagebrush and the dust, you really didn't know where you were.